Baringo.
A Nakuru-based lawyer has filed a case in court seeking compensation for what he says was distress suffered under traffic police officers. Kipkoech is taking the bull by the horns, and now the court sitting in Nakuru has given the Attorney General, Kehara Kariuki, 14 days to respond to the allegations made against him. The Attorney General of Police, the Inspector General of Police, Hilary Mutyambai, and the National Police Service.
A court battle between Kipkoech, an advocate of the High Court, and the Attorney General, Inspector General, and the National Police Service is brewing. Ngetich filed a petition in court seeking compensation for wrongful arrests on 2 different occasions as he drove along the Nakuru-Kericho highway. In his petition, Ngetich says he was arrested on the 19th of December 2020 and 30th June 2022 for exceeding 50 km/h speed limit.
Yesterday, my advocate appeared before Justice Hilary Chemitei of Nakuru, where she sought for conservatory orders to stop the police, to stop the Director of Public Prosecutions from further arresting, detaining, or preferring charges against myself as a road user in this country or against any other Kenyan.
In both cases, he has told the court he was on his way home. He has also accused police officers of harassing and turning motorists using the route into what he termed as cash cows.
Under Section 42(3) of the Traffic Act, for a person to be arrested for violating a 50 km/h speed limiter, there should be a well-circumscribed sign posting which shows the beginning and at the end.
Through his lawyers Gordon Ochola, Kipkoech, and company advocates, the petitioner wants the court to restrain police officers from arresting, detaining, or charging any motorists for exceeding the 50 km/h speed limit on that route.
My client is one of the people in Kenya who have been subjected to untold humiliation and harassment by the police officers. My client is one of the people who the police officers have made a cash cow, who have, every time they appear, they are arrested for overspeeding on grounds that are not reasonable and have no basis at all.
The case came up in court today. The Office of the Attorney General was present and asked for time to respond to the application. Neither the Inspector General of Police and the National Police Service nor their representatives were present.
We wrote a letter to the Inspector General of Police and the Director of Public Prosecution where our clients was arrested for overspeeding. And we did not get any response from the officers and from the Inspector General of Police, and it's the reason why we went to court. We were asking for prayers that our clients and every other person, including the people of Kenya, every other driver or every other passenger and every other person who uses our roads in Kenya be stopped. The police officers be stopped from arresting them.
The court held that the orders sought by the petitioner were of far-reaching, and thus it could not issue orders without hearing all parties.
My lawyers advised me, on the basis of these grievances, that the judge who had the case yesterday said the prayers which were sought to issue a conservatory order to stay any further arrests are far-reaching orders, and he would want to hear the Director of Public Prosecutions, would want to hear the Inspector General of the Police before he makes any orders. And hopefully, I know justice is going to be done on the 12th of October 2022 when the case goes back to court for hearing.
The Attorney General has been given 14 days to respond before the case comes up for a mention on October 12th. Winfrey